केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Nithyanandam, I welcome all our viewers, Kailasa Vasis, disciples and devotees of our beloved Guru, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasanidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagwan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, to today's Guru Purnima celebrations for this segment on Kailaya Vasis offerings on the auspicious occasion of Guru Purnima. In this segment, we'll be looking at the 8 records, 8 Asia Book of Records and India Book of Records that the Kailaya Vasis are offering humbly at the feet of our beloved Guru, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Let us now look at the first record. "508 traditional asanas in 90 minutes by a group." Kailasa, the first Hindu nation, in accordance with Sri Kailasa's Uniting Nations for Yoga, presents to the world yet another yoga record, performing 508 traditional asanas in 90 minutes by a group, in hopes to raise awareness of the miraculous benefits of this auspicious yoga posture and its ability to help solve various diseases, ailments and illnesses that plague the world in modern day. Thanks to the tireless work of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, over the past 27 years, he has spread not just the sacred science of yoga across the globe, but also the various other unique rituals, practices and lifestyles of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Nithyananda Yoga is one of these unique gifts to the world, and what makes it unique is simply that it is aligned. Kailasa's Nithyananda Yoga is authentic yoga, aligned to the source scriptures of Hinduism. Every posture, mudra, bandha, or pranayama used throughout every yogic practice is sourced back to either a Shastra Pramana, the words of Lord Paramashiva himself, or an Apta Pramana, and the words of an incarnation and great yogic masters which had landed on the planet Earth throughout the 1,000 years that is sacred science has been existing. This science of yoga has been kept alive by the Guru Parampara, the lineage of enlightened masters or Guru to disciple relationship, which has survived the test of time. Today, authentic yoga is kept alive thanks to this relationship between the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and his Gurus. From the young age of 3, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism demonstrated extraordinary yogic abilities, performing Surya Namaskara from sunrise to sunset, manifesting various Shaktis or powers, and sitting in Padmasana for days without difficulty. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has successfully revived and re-gifted to the world this science that he himself was vigorously trained in, and has presented to these gifts on the grand world stage through a number of successful records with Guinness Book of World Record and Asia Book of Records both. Today, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism owns record for the world's largest pole yoga class, world's largest rope yoga class, world's largest human Om foundation, the most traditional asanas performed in 1 hour, and with today's record attempt, 508 traditional asanas in 90 minutes by a group. Now let us watch this video about this record. Nithyanandam.
Nithyananda.
So we just saw the very interesting video of Kailasa Vasis participating in the World Yoga Challenge in the Asia Book of Records challenge of performing 508 asanas. Am I right?
Yes, exactly.
So we have one of the participants of that record, a Kailasa Vasi. We have Krishnapal Maharaj with us.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. I was one of the main demo for the DBK 508 asana sequence. Previously, it was PVK. It was like 108 asanas. That itself was really difficult for me. For 1 hour performing 108 asanas, it was difficult for me to even cognize how could I do. But after I performed, 108 was possible. But next level was performing 508 asanas in 90 minutes. I could never think of it, and my body was not that flexible also. But
so for the benefit of our viewers, we'll just give a quick summary. PVK is the Prathama Nyasa Krama, which is a set of 108 traditional yoga asanas with Shastra Pramanas, which have been revived by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, with all 12 components of yoga. DVK is the second level or the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama, and TVK is the Tritiya Vinyasa Krama. DVK has a total of 308 traditional asanas, yoga asanas, and the TVK has a total of 508 traditional asanas. So, what Krishnapal Maharaj is sharing is a journey from struggling to perform 108 asanas in 1 hour to going to perform 508 asanas in a matter of 90 minutes.
So yes. So basically, this is yoga that Swamiji is reviving is coming from Guru, enlightened master, Guru disciple relationship. This is from a long lineage that coming from the enlightened masters of Guru Parampara, where Swamiji himself has now started reviving it. First he revealed Pratham Vinyasa Krama, then Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama, and it was our fortune that we have been given this opportunity to perform this 500 asana sequence, not and become a part of the world record for itself, and which includes the Sas Pramana. All the asanas performed in our asana sequence are having Sas Pramana or Apta Pramana. Bandhas, Mudras, Pranayama, all of them are from complete source reference. Yes.
So, Krishnapal Maharaj, could you share with all our viewers how do you feel these traditional asanas impact the world, and especially how this record of 508 asanas in 90 minutes, how the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is contributing magnanimously, phenomenally to the health of the entire planet Earth?
Yes. So starting from this ecosystem itself, see, starting with in the morning Panchakriya, taking Haritaki in the night, then doing Panchakriya in the morning. That itself is a huge detoxification of the body. That itself prepares our body to be detoxed, and such a load of the physical and mental is automatically gets relieved. Bit by bit, every day your body is getting ready to perform the asanas. Your body is getting automatically aligned by this performing these panchakriyas and the activities here where you getting physically involved, mentally involved, and everywhere getting involved. Your physical growth is happening. In that way, your body is automatically moving. Your body is automatically aligning to so many body parts is automatically moving without even you knowing it. In that way, your body is bit by bit getting prepared, or basically Swamiji is preparing this body. So whoever comes in this ecosystem, it's not that I performed, a few people have performed here. It's the grace of complete grace of this ecosystem which Swamiji has given to us as a gift, that we are able to perform 508 asana in 90 minutes, which is not even cognizable, and it's become world record.
And would you please share with our viewers what kind of health benefits you had by participating in this Asia record, and what benefits people could expect by through the knowledge of this record and getting involved in learning these sciences?
Yes. So first, by performing this 500 asana sequence, that is 90 minutes, 500 rate, it's really fast. So you should be really flexible enough, or at least you're not. Bit by bit, you'll prepare yourself to be flexible. So automatically, your body is becoming capable of performing so many asanas in such a fast sequence. Physically, you will have so much of strength, flexibility, which will give longevity to your life. You will live long. Yeah, and this ecosystem itself is designed of such a way that you physically and mentally get involved in every activity, and yoga is you doing every day. Your life is automatically extended for like a long time, which Swamiji has been saying all the time, that you can live long, you can live long. It was difficult for us, even for me when I was outside, it was difficult for me to cognize. I thought 60, 70, 80 will be like normal age to like get up from the planet Earth. But when Swamiji is saying, and myself, I have started experiencing that, yes, I can live long. I am getting that confidence. And this asanas, my body has become really flexible. Even the last day of TVK, I had a breakthrough and I performed one asana. I forgot the name, but it's from back bending and touching the toe from with the ankle with the hand. That I did on the last day. I had that breakthrough. Of course, so many asanas I was able to perform. So this ecosystem and what Swamiji is reviving from the source, scripture, shastras, is really beneficial for everybody.
Thank you, Krishnapal Maharaj. That was a very beautiful sharing. And I hope our viewers also felt the same. And this is just a glimpse of the contributions of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, our beloved Guru, and the impact of various records that the Kailasa Vasis have humbly offered to our beloved Guru's feet on this auspicious Guru Purnima. We'll be back and we'll continue with the next record. So I would like to thank Krishnapal Maharaj. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And let us look at the next record. Now, let us look at the second record set by the Kailasa Vasis as a humble offering on this Guru Purnima, the longest held Padmasana by a group. Padmasana is spoken of in the sacred Hindu scriptures as the ultimate yogic posture that which should be manifested by all individuals, no matter what is they want to achieve in their life. On this day, Sri Kailasa, the first Hindu nation, in accordance with Sri Kailasa's Uniting Nations for Yoga, presents to the world yet another yoga record, a Padmasana challenge, in hopes to raise awareness of the miraculous benefits of this auspicious yoga posture and its ability to help solve the various diseases, ailments, and illnesses that plague the world in this modern day. Thanks to the tireless efforts, work of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, over the past 27 years, he has spread not just the sacred science of yoga across the globe, but also the various other unique rituals, practices, and lifestyle of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Now let us watch a short video about this record.
Postures are said to be of two kinds, the Padmasana and the Vajrasana. When When one sits and places the soles of his feet over the two opposite thighs, this becomes the Padma posture, that which destroys all sin. From the Yoga Chudamani Upanishad, chapter 1, verse 4. The Shiva Samhita states, Padmasana is that which cures all diseases, and undoubtedly the Kundalini Shakti is awakened. The Rudra Yamala Tantra refers to Padmasana as the well-known posture for the perfection of siddhis. Again and again, Padmasana is spoken of in the sacred Hindu scriptures as the ultimate yogic posture, that which should be manifested by all individuals, no matter what it is they want to achieve in their life. On this day, Sri Kailasa, the first Hindu nation, in accordance with Sri Kailasa's Uniting Nations for Yoga, presents to the world yet another yoga record, a Padmasana challenge, in hopes to raise awareness of the miraculous benefits of this auspicious yoga posture and its ability to help solve the various diseases, ailments, and illnesses that plague the world in this modern day. Thanks to the tireless work of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, over the past 27 years, he has spread not just the sacred science of yoga across the globe, but also the various other unique rituals, practices, and lifestyle of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Nithyananda Yoga is one of these unique gifts to the world, and what makes it unique is simply it's aligned. Kailasa's Nithyananda Yoga is authentic yoga, aligned to the source scriptures. Every posture, mudra, bandha, or pranayama is used throughout every yoga practice is sourced back to either a Shastra Pramana, the words of Paramashiva himself, or an Apta Pramana, an incarnation and great yogic master, which has landed on the planet Earth throughout the thousands of years that this sacred science has been in existence. This science of yoga has been kept alive by the Guru Parampara, the lineage of enlightened master, or guru to disciple relationship, which has survived the test of time. Today, authentic yoga is kept alive thanks to the relationship between the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and his gurus. From the young age of just 3, the Supreme Pontiff demonstrated extraordinary yogic abilities, performing Surya Namaskar from sunrise to sunset, manifesting various Shaktis or powers, and sitting in Padmasana for days without difficulty. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has successfully revived and re-gifted to the world this science that he himself was vigorously trained in, and was presented to these gifts on the grand world stage through a number of successful records with Guinness Book of World Records and Asia Book of Records both. Today, the Supreme Pontiff owns records for the world's largest pole yoga class, world's largest rope yoga class, world's largest human Om formation, and the most traditional asanas performed in 1 hour by a group. With today's record attempt, the longest time sitting in Padmasana by a group. All these were possible because of his continuous encouragement to practice, practice, practice. When we put into practice this great yoga, authentic yoga from the source scriptures, revealed by Paramashiva himself.
Nithyanandam,
Then,
welcome back. And I hope all our viewers enjoyed the video where our yoga acharyas presented about yoga and Nityananda yoga and the Padmasana challenge. So we have Krishnapal Maharaj with us, uh, who will be sharing his experience of participating in the Padmasana Asia record. Thank you, Krishnapal Maharaj. So, what was your experience of participating and sitting for 3 hours plus
yes.
in Padmasana, and how do you feel this is like impacted you and going to impact the world?
Yes.
Could you please share some of your experiences?
Nityanand, all of you. The first was the day when sat for this world record, actually, the Asia record. I never thought I could sit for even 3+ hours. It was my breakthrough for myself only. So uh, I can think of, because this ecosystem has given so much to me and all of us. Swamiji has been preparing this body and every other body to sit and align to its yogic postures. Every day we do yoga. Whenever we sit, Swamiji tells us, because he himself sits in Padmasana for long hours. He will give the satsang, he will give the darshans in Padmasana only. We are his children, we are learning from him. And just with simple his initiation and living in his home, we are able to build this world record of doing Padmasana challenge for more than 3+ hours.
So, Maharaj, could you share how many days or hours or months we prepared for this challenge?
I never prepared, and I don't think any of us have prepared for this challenge. None of us prepared for this. So exactly, which means what? This ecosystem itself is preparing yours towards the thing which even you are not cognizing. Swamiji is preparing yours to you the level which you are not able to cognize. This is really amazing.
Yes, and indeed, none of us expected that we would be able to go for 3 hours.
Exactly.
Initially, the expectation was only 2 hours.
Yes, exactly.
But then we just decided and we kept on going on and going on.
Going on.
And I wouldn't be surprised if a few people continued for
Exactly.
4 hours.
Few people were actually planning to sit even for few more hours. But anyhow, it was minimum group was 5, so it that was a break. So that's okay.
So
And, yes. So and Bhagwan says about Padmasana that I want to share. It's like sitting in Padmasana aligns you to the yogic posture. Posture itself is a position. But Bhagwan is saying the more you sit in the Padmasana, you'll have very less reactionary assumptions. All your anger, frustration. If you are able to sit in Padmasana for more and more time, more and more hours, your anger, your depression, or your frustration will, it's a sign that it's getting reduced, it's going down, and you're becoming, your body is aligning to the cosmic geometry. So, and without even us knowing it, Swamiji is aligning us to the cosmic geometry. Thank you to the Bhagwan.
Thank you, Krishnapal Maharaj, for your beautiful sharing. And we have many more Asia Book of Records which we would like to share with our viewers. Indeed, about Padmasana itself, we have so many wonderful experiences which we want to share. But in the interest of time, we'll be continuing sharing further Asia Book of Records that the Kailasa Vasis are offering in today's Guru Purnima celebration. So we'll be moving on to the next Asia record offering. Welcome back. Going further to the next Asia record, maximum number of Brahmotsavam festivals. All temple festivals are Utsavams, and most important one is called Brahmotsavam. The sacred word Utsava denotes an act of creation or recreation. If we study the features of Brahmotsavam, we will find that more than any other temple festival, the Brahmotsavam would essentially be a festival of recreation. The rituals of Brahmotsavam are literally the 5 cosmic actions of creation, sustenance, destruction, delusion, and liberation being done in a series as a festival of recreation. The name of Brahmotsavam also denotes a festival organized by the cosmic creator Brahma. The choicest cosmic arrangements are made by Brahma for all the multiple dimensions of the cosmos to celebrate the manifestation of Lord Paramashiva himself in the cosmos. The Kalpavriksha, wish-fulfilling tree, Kamadhenu, wish-giving cow, all the celestial vahanas, chariots, and flying machines are arranged for the Brahmotsavam. The Mahotsavam denotes the grandest festival of the temple. Utsav Vigraha, or presiding deity of the Utsavam, is an extension of the source deity of the temple. He comes from the temple to our very doorstep and graces our family and the community and showers all the auspicious blessings. He comes in various decorations or alankaras, recreating those divine plays and gracing all with the same blessings and manifestations of divine mercy and love. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, declares again and again the Upanishadic truth to raise us to the existential truths of the cosmos. Actually, in the initial level, we need to understand our existence is holographic. Macromism's holographic structure is macrocosm. Once we evolve this Sankhya, this conscious evolution, and reach the 5th force, we are able to understand macrocosm is microcosm and macrocosm is microcosm. Consciousness is Paramashiva, Paramashiva is consciousness. We understand that Hinduism is a greater science of the universe. When the stars, constellations, sun and moon are in specific positions in the solar system, their macromical rearrangement and position in our lives in miniature. Every ritual done is a hologram of the cosmological events. The rituals, the Mahotsavams and Brahmotsavams happening in our temple are not exclusive happenings, occult or independent from rest of the world. These celebrations literally happen at the level of the macrocosm. When we attend, participate and observe the austerities, Paramashiva instructs in the Agamas during the Mahotsavam and Brahmotsavam. The way we experience space-time in our microcosm, we will be elevated to the life-positive, celebrative happenings of the macrocosm, the possibility of our enlightenment, Paramashiva experience. Our realization of oneness with Paramashiva can become reality during these auspicious days.
Dishan?
Nityanandam. So we have Krishnapal Maharaj with us once again, where he'll be sharing with us the significance of Brahmotsavam and the significance of this record of celebrating the maximum Brahmotsavam. More than a record, it's like the basic lifestyle of Adi Kailasa, how it is impacting the world so much. So Krishna Pal Maharaj, could you please share with all the viewers and disciples, devotees, and Kailasa the significance of this record?
Yes. So Brahmosam, where the flag is hoisted, in Adi Kailas we have most number of Brahmosams celebrated in Adi Kailas. So most number of flag is hoisted in this ecosystem, Adi Kailas. And it is said in Kamika Agma that where the flag is raised, hoisted, and in Hinduism, where it is these Brahmosams are celebrated. These are Brahmosams are actually the celebrations of the cosmos itself. Of course, in our physical plane, these are the celebrations for us also. But at the cosmic level also, it is a celebration at the cosmic level. At the same time, wherever in Kamika, it is said, wherever these Brahmosams are flags are raised and people sit in meditation, the whole ecosystem and the surrounding become so peaceful. And this is why you see the whole world, if you see the crime rate for Hindus all over the world, they are the most peaceful people in the whole world. The crime rate is so less, almost negligible. And it's, yes.
So that's a very good point, Krishna Pal Maharaj. And I would like to share with our viewers, a few decades ago, there was an interesting scientific research done where it was found that when a group of Hindus, when a group of people sit in a meditation or performing Hindu rituals, Hindu spiritual practices, the crime rate of that region drops as much as if there is almost 4 feet of snow fallen.
Oh.
So what it means is when 4 feet of snow has fallen, people can't walk. So naturally, many activities stops, including crime rate. So this was a experiment demonstrated, and it's popularly known as the Maharishi effect. And very interestingly, as you brought it out, that in the Kamika Agamas also it is declared by Paramashivoham himself that wherever the Brahmotsavam flag is raised, in that kingdom there will be peace and prosperity. So we see that the science, applied science of Hinduism, which we see in the Agamas, and the statistical findings, which we see. By the way, this survey, this scientific research was conducted in New York.
Yes.
We see both of them are in alignment, and it shows how much and how phenomenally the Hindu practices contribute to world peace. So I would say that it is indisputable, and everybody in the world knows that the basic Hindu lifestyle, just by being Hindus and celebrating life as Hindus are phenomenally contributing to world peace, stability, and joyful life. And that is why various surveys have shown that Hindus are the most peaceful and the happiest people on planet Earth.
Yes. And Hinduism itself, Bhagwan says, is a applied science, a lifestyle. So it's a lifestyle itself. By lifestyle itself, people are living, and it's a way of life. People are living a peaceful life. So it's obviously it is verified by so many great enlightened masters. The Guru from the Guru Parampara itself. It's a lineage of Hinduism, is the lineage of Guru Parampara. So it's applied science to years and years, thousands of years, and we have been. That's why you see, wherever Hindus go, without even knowing that they are practicing Hindus, just because they have come from this ecosystem, they are peaceful and spreading peace to the world by their very presence.
Exactly, Krishna Pal Maharaj. And at the same time, I feel this record is a very important statement for the world and also for the Hindus who, because of these Hindu music anti-Hindu elements, very often feel that there is something wrong in Hindus, that we worship deities or we celebrate festivals like this, and we miss to understand that it is not something to be ashamed of, it is something to be very proud about and very celebrative about. So these are not myths, these are not superstition, these are not mundane rituals. This is how Hindus have been contributing to world peace for so many centuries and so many millennia.
Yes.
And this record is what we all Kailasa feel is an offering to our beloved Guru's feet on this auspicious Guru Purnima day. And it's also a statement to the world that Hindus wake up, see the truth of how just by living Hinduism, just by celebrating Hinduism, we are contributing so much to the peace of planet Earth. And if a small, humble offering of our beloved Guru, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, the Nithyanandeshwara Devalaya, can celebrate so many Brahmotsavam, if the same is repeated throughout all Hindu nations and all over the world,
Yes.
it will have such a huge impact.
Yes, and it will have a huge impact. Not only the people who are practicing, that ecosystem will have the impact. The surrounding itself will have a huge impact, because that ecosystem will spread, and that's why the frequency will spread to larger area.
Exactly. So thank you, Krishnapal Maharaj, for this wonderful sharing. We'll be moving on to the next Asia Book of Record, which is being offered by the Kailasa Vasis. Please stay tuned. So we'll quickly look at a glance the various Brahmotsavams celebrated, starting with Nithyanandotsavam Brahmotsavam, Raja Rajeshwari Brahmotsavam, Maha Paramashivaratri, Chitrai Peruvilla Brahmotsavam, Nithyananda Purnima Brahmotsavam, Nithyanandeshwara Brahmotsavam, Guru Purnima Brahmotsavam. We also see the dates alongside Ganesh Brahmotsavam, Skanda Shashti Mahotsavam, Vijaya Utsavam, Jeevan Mukti Mahotsavam, Devi Navratri Mahotsavam, Venkateshwara Brahmotsavam. So we saw a long list of various Brahmotsavam. Usually most temples will be focused on, as per my humble knowledge, it would be like 3 Brahmotsavam.
Yes.
But Adi Kailasa celebrates so many Brahmotsavams because through this, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is protecting and reviving so many traditions of Hinduism which are being attacked and destroyed. So we are not just celebrating the best of Hinduism, we are also protecting and reviving and carrying the tradition and spreading it.
Yes, and also I want to mention that I have been one of the blessed sannyasi or brahmachari here. That all these Brahmotsam lists that you see, I've been fortunate enough to taking live to the social media to all over the world. So because I have been involved in the camera setup and taking the live transmission from Adi Kailash to the world. So yes, all the lists that you see, I am one of the beings that have been involved in this. So thank you, Bhagwan.
So we'll be moving on with the next segments of today's celebrations on this auspicious Guru Purnima day. Thank you for joining us. The Guru Purnima celebrations will be continuing with many more exciting segments, sharings, and celebrations. Thank you for joining us today. Please stay tuned for the upcoming segments. Nithyananda.